Hi, I'm Emma from MQ Sews. Today I'm here as part of the vlogger tour for Sew Frugal 25. If you haven't participated in Sew Frugal before, I'll put some rules up on the screen. It's a sewing challenge. The first rule is that you have to choose a free sewing pattern, and I'm going to share some sewing patterns today. Then you need to choose some fabric from your stash. You need to make your garment in March, and then you need to post your finished garment on Instagram on the 31st and tag both Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl and Sam from Frugalissima, who are the hosts of this challenge. There are many amazing prizes, and actually last year was my first year joining in Sew Frugal as a sewist, and I actually won one of the prizes, which I was ecstatic about because I never win any prizes. I also really liked being part of the challenge just for the camaraderie and the fun of seeing what everyone made using free sewing patterns. This video is part of the vlogger tour. Yesterday there was a video from Just Let Me Sew. Today I'm sharing the day with Rachel from Stitched Up, and tomorrow there'll be 2 videos and you can view them at The Urban Sewist and Seaside Stitches. So last year during March, the weather in Melbourne, Australia was extremely different to this year, and I can tell that that's the case because of what I chose to make during Sew Frugal last year. I made 4 items for Sew Frugal last year, and as you can see from the pictures, they were extremely winter-ish. Whereas this time I'm dressed for summer, and I'll probably be making more summer sort of items. However, my style during the transitional seasons is generally wearing jeans with a top, jumper or cardigan. So I collated a lot of free top, jumper and cardigan sewing patterns in preparation for this video. You'll find the links to these patterns in the description below, as well as some extra ones that I haven't included in this video, but I have included in my free or pay what you want download that is available in my Ko-fi shop. You can find the link in the description below. The free sewing pattern log will only include the top, jumper and cardigan sewing patterns that I'll be mentioning today. Any other patterns mentioned won't be included in this document. However, I have included a blank page so that you can add any sewing patterns you come across. When I was thinking about what to share with you for this video, I went onto some fashion websites and screenshotted some looks that I would love to recreate during the transitional seasons. So I thought I would share those looks with you and also find some free patterns so that you can recreate these looks if you want to. So you'll find links to all the websites I found these looks on down in the description below as well. I hope you enjoy looking at some free patterns in a slightly different light. So for this first look, I think we can recreate this look starting with the Plantain Tee by Deer and Doe. So this free pattern is for knit fabrics. It's close fitting through the shoulders and busts and flares out around the hips. It features a deep curved neckline, and it can be made with short, 3/4 or long sleeves. To recreate the cardigan in this look, I think you could use the Lisa cardigan by Seamwork. It has a relaxed and roomy fit that's ideal for layering, and it has a drop shoulder with a faced V neckline. I think it's a great pair for the cardigan in this look. I personally would pair the Plantain Tee and the Lisa cardigan with my jeans, but you could also create the Peppermint Magazine wide leg pants. I love the red color of this next look. To recreate this look, I've chosen the Mulva sweater, which is a free pattern by Mood Fabrics, and I've paired this with the Peppermint Magazine wide leg pants. The reason I chose the Mulva sweater is because of its simple design, which I think could be a staple in everyone's wardrobe. Peppermint Magazine wide leg pants were a really popular pattern last year during Sew Frugal, and I think they're still in fashion this year. I haven't been brave enough to make pants yet, but maybe you are. This next look reminds me a lot of autumn, which is the season I'm about to go into. But I'm sure if you changed the colors of the fabric that you used, I think the look would really fit in with spring as well. To recreate this look, I would start with the high neck bodysuit by Unfettered Patterns. It's a sleeveless design, so on warmer days you can take your cardigan off and you wouldn't be too hot. I would pair it with the Willow cardigan by Mood Fabrics. I think this pattern has the same silhouette as in the inspiration image, and I think it looks like a really cute cardigan. I think I'll be putting this one on my to make list as well. The pattern has bishop style sleeves. This cardigan does appear to be a similar length to that of the inspiration image. The last pattern I'm going to suggest to recreate this look is the Jamesia pants, which are from the Mood Society website. These are a flare pant, and the Mood Society website says that they are a sleek and simple design. This design really fits with the flared jeans that's in the inspiration image. This next look is comfortable loungewear, and who doesn't want some of that in their wardrobe? To recreate this look, I've paired it with a tutorial that's on the Brother USA website. This tutorial was created by Trash to Couture. Please note that this is not a pattern but a tutorial, so that might affect if a beginner feels comfortable making this look or not. I'm sure you could find another pattern that is similar that would work, but this is the one that I felt worked the best. I would pair the jumper that I made with this tutorial with the knit pants by Unfettered Patterns. I think that this pattern would give the same look and feel as is in the inspiration image. Just beware that Unfettered Patterns I wouldn't recommend for an absolute beginner. They don't have very detailed instructions, which can cause some problems if you don't understand how the garment you're trying to create is constructed. I also think that if you were going to make this jumper, it would look really great with jeans and a little pair of ankle boots as well. This next looks super cute. I don't wear a lot of skirts during winter, but in spring and autumn, I don't mind wearing skirts because it's not as cold. If I was going to add this look to my wardrobe, I would start by making the lavender tee from Mood Society. It's an easy classic t-shirt. Option A is a full-length t-shirt, while option B in the pattern is a cropped t-shirt. So you get a few options with the one pattern. I would pair this t-shirt with the Harper cardigan by Sinclair Patterns. I made this pattern during last year's Sew Frugal and it was an enjoyable make, so I highly recommend this one. You can make the Harper cardigan in 3 different lengths. It's a nice and simple pattern and it's got clean lines, and I think it would really suit this look. The last sewing pattern I would add to recreate this look is the Grenadine skirt by Maison Fauve. This is a really cute mini skirt. If I was a mini skirt sort of girl, I would definitely be making this one. I've seen lots of versions pop up on Instagram. I think it would suit this look really well, and I can totally imagine these 3 patterns paired with tights and boots for a really cute look in the transitional seasons. I decided to include another skirt, but this time a long one. So to recreate this look, I would start by using the Annie cardigan by Mimi G. This cardigan is slightly different to some of the other cardigans I've suggested during this video. I would again pair it with the high neck bodysuit by Unfettered Patterns, which I mentioned in one of the looks earlier. And to round this look off, I would use the Sabina skirt by the Little Pomegranate. I've seen this skirt made a number of times on Instagram and it always turns out really cute, and I think it would finish off this look perfectly. To recreate this look, I couldn't decide between 2 hoodie patterns, so I've decided to include them both here, and you can decide which one you prefer to make should you want to recreate this look. The first one is the Dandelion hoodie. It's by a pattern designer called The Dress Developer, and to download this pattern you actually have to input your measurements into a program and it will send you a pattern that should fit your exact body measurements, which I think is pretty cool. I've done the calculations for myself and I've downloaded the pattern that should fit me, but haven't yet made this pattern. But I'd be interested to hear if any of you have made this pattern and what you think of it. The other pattern I decided to include was the Ventura sweatshirt by Mood Society. I really like that this one has some color blocking. It gives the hoodie more of a funky look, and I can totally imagine wearing the colour blocked hoodie with a little denim jacket and camo pants, like is in the inspiration image. Colour blocking is also a really great way to use up some scraps. which I know we all have. So I'd pair your chosen hoodie with the Adult Yoggers, which is a pattern by Petite Stitchery. This is a jogger pattern. Last item in this look that I think we need to recreate is the little jacket. For this I would use the Annie jacket by Mood Society. It looks like a really cute pattern. If you're a beginner sewer, you might need to take it a bit slower because the instructions on the Mood Society website aren't always the greatest, so you might need to take a step back at some moments that you find frustrating. I think this jacket is a really great option to recreate this look, being that it's a free pattern. For those of you who are feeling a little bit adventurous, I thought I would suggest a few patterns that you could mash together to create this look. So to recreate this look, I would start by using the River Oversized Sweater by Tiana's Closet. And if you wanted to stop there, I think that would be perfectly fine. And I would pair it with skinny jeans and little ankle boots. But if you wanted to try and recreate the shape and silhouette of the jumper in this inspiration image, then I would mash it with a few other patterns. To do these mashups, I would start with the River sweatshirt pattern, and I would transfer the neckline from the Bailey sweatshirt and the hemline from the high-low top by So So Easy onto the pattern paper of the River Oversized sweatshirt, and then I would cut it out. And I think if you did that and you sewed it up together, then you would recreate a sweatshirt that looks very similar in shape and silhouette to the inspiration image. This is another inspiration image that I've included in case you're feeling a little bit adventurous. I personally would start recreating this look with the Patternless Cardigan tutorial by the Stitch Sisters. I know this isn't a poncho, but I think that this cardigan has a very similar feel for the ultimate outfit that it would create. So I think it would be a good choice. I would pair it with the Monroe turtleneck, which is by Sasuti Fabrics. And I would use the women's high-waisted leggings by Tiana's Closet to recreate the look as a whole. If you really preferred the poncho style look, I would suggest you use this pattern by Mood Society. This is the Noel sweater. The only thing I think you would want to change from this pattern is the hemline. Instead of the angular hemline, I think you could straighten it off and then you'd get a very similar look to the inspiration image. And for the last look that I want to share with you today, I thought I'd go with something a little simpler. I think we can recreate this look with the Buttercup sweatshirt and dress pattern by Mood Society. I would probably be more likely to wear this style of jumper dress with stockings and knee-high boots rather than the leggings which are shown in the inspiration image. But I'm interested to know how you would style this if you were to recreate this look. I hope you enjoyed my video as part of the 2025 Sew Frugal Vlogger Tour. Please like, subscribe or comment on my video. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a creative day, and I'll see you next time. Bye! You can use a bed sheet, a tablecloth, you can take something from a friend, mother-in-law. I'm trying to record and you're being very loud.